Hi everyone, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm here today to show you a special technique that I'm going to use to create this Dragonfly Dreams birthday card. The technique is called Eclipse and it is all the rage right now, so I thought maybe you'd like to learn how to make it as well. My card base is going to be very vanilla. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it on the 4 1/4 mark. And I'm going to add a layer of basic black to that, and then I'm going to have a top layer of very vanilla. And on this top layer, I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of grid paper, and I'm going to use the Dragonfly stamp, and I'm going to ink it using the Memento Black ink. And what I want to do is stamp all over this layer. And I want to fill up as much of the space as I can, and you'll see why in a moment. Okay. Almost there. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a couple of more stamps. I've got just a little bit of this white space, as I call it, still showing, and I don't want it to show as much. And one more. Excellent. All right, so here is my layer for my card. And now what I'm going to do is bring in my big shot and a product that I've had for a while, and I don't think I've shown it to you. It's this Happy Birthday thinlits. It's a lovely phrase, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut a happy birthday phrase right out of the center of this dragonfly layer. So I've got my magnetic platform, my bottom standard cutting pad, I've got my stamped cardstock with the framelit on top, or thinlit on top, and then I'm going to put my top standard cutting pad on, hold it in place and run it through, and then the magic begins. Okay, I'm just going to poke out the bits from the happy birthday. Like so. Almost done. One tiny one right there. Let me bring in my paper piercing tool. Just poke that out. Alrighty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this on top. Just see, I've got a couple more pieces here. Okay, and what I want to do is adhere this on next using my snail adhesive. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere this layer onto my card base. like so. And then I'm going to bring back in the happy birthday, and what I want to do is pop it up by using some of my mini Stampin Dimensionals. So there's a couple of spots that I can do that with. Don't need a lot of them. Just where you can put them so that they won't show through on the other side. And then peel off the tails of the little dimensionals. And then we're going to turn it over and we're going to pop it back in, but it will pop up off and give you that really fun eclipse technique. Now, the other thing I can do is I can add some ribbon to complete my card, or I could add another dragonfly. Really, there's so many creative things that you can do now that it's at this point. So I will finish off the card and I will show it over to you on my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. And while you're on my blog, don't forget to subscribe to my free newsletters. I send a newsletter each week with a project idea you won't see anywhere else. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. I hope you try this eclipse technique at home, and I'll see you next week with another fun project idea. Bye for now.